channel of Fan Clash, which is India's first esports fantasy platform. My name's Prakhar, and within the next 2-3 minutes, we are going to discuss yet another match. The game is going to be played between Gamelanders Purple versus B4 Angels. Both these rosters, if you follow the game, you know that Gamelanders Blue is the OG roster and its female roster is called Gamelanders Purple. Likewise, B4 Esports is the main roster and their female roster is called B4 Angels. Well, before I let you know what team should you pick, what players should you pick, make sure to check out the link in the description. Download the fantasy app, that is the Fan Clash app, because through that you can play so many more tournaments, be it Valorant, BGMI, CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of contests running right now where you can earn a good sum of money. So yeah, go check the link in description. And now let's head on to the analysis. This game between Gamelanders Purple and B4 Angels is the upper bracket finals. That means in this tournament, which is the VCT Challengers Series 2 Protocol evolucao, both these teams have not lost any of their matches yet. However, there's an important point standing over here, because Gamelanders Purple, they played two matches in this tournament. Same goes with B4 Angels, but look at the score. All those matches were best of 3. Gamelanders Purple won both their matches with a score of 2-0. That means a complete domination. They didn't give their opponent a single chance. On the other hand, B4 Angels, they won their first game and won their second game, but the score was 2-1. That means both the time they had to play a decider map in order to secure that win. I mean, a win is a win, that is for sure. But still, since we are comparing the two teams, it's important for us to know that Gamelanders Purple have clean wiped their opponents. On the other hand, B4 Angels have somewhat struggled in order to get that win. In fact, guys, Gamelanders Purple have not even lost a single map in the previous 5 matches that they've played. That just shows what potential they're having and what streak are they carrying forward into the upper bracket final. On the other hand, an interesting fact, Gamelanders Purple and B4 Angels have clashed in Copa Rican Season 2 just about 4 or 5 matches ago. And guess what? Gamelanders Purple had dominated that match as well. This just clearly shows what weightage is this team carrying. And again, if it's not clear, let me say it out loud. Between the two teams, I personally think, and the stats show that as well, Gamelanders Purple is gonna have the heavy hand for sure. So when we are picking the players, we'll have to remind ourselves that 3 out of those 5 players need to be from Gamelanders Purple. Now, let's quickly talk about the players from both the teams. So both the teams carry 5 players. There's no substitute on either side of the match. First, talking about Gamelanders Purple, we have Crackkyy, then we have Nat1, Naxi, DRN, and Bastard. These are the 5 players that play from the side of Gamelanders Purple. Again, amongst all the 10 players from both the teams, we only have 2 players who have a KD ratio above 1.5. And guess what? Once again, both these players are from Gamelanders Purple itself. First of all, it's going to be the jet main from Gamelanders Purple. That is Bastard. She has a KD ratio of 1.61 and an ACS of 293. With that, the Sova main, that is Crackkyy, she has a KD ratio of 1.59 and good ACS as well. Now, these 2 players will be our favorite picks as well, and the jet main will be put forth as our captain in the 5-man roster. Now, for the third pick for Gamelanders Purple, let's go with the controller Astra. Now, Astra is played by the player DRN and she has a good KD ratio of 1.24 along with an ACS of 189, which makes her the 3rd best player from the team and overall a good composition for our 5-man roster. Now again, if you've read the point system of our fantasy league carefully, you've seen there are points allocated for clutches as well. And since Astra is a good controller and she's played well by DRN, why not take some chances over there? Because if she gets some clutches, we'll have some additional points. Otherwise, our roster is fine with the 3-man itself. So we don't have any disadvantage over here. Picking Astra will be a good choice for our 5-man roster. So that concludes our 3 picks. First will be the jet main Bastard, then we have Crackkyy as the Sova main, and then we have DRN as the Astra main player. These 3 players will be coming in for Gamelanders Purple. Now let's talk about the 2 players from B4 Angels. Now, the five players from B4 Angels are Shiz, Tehuhu, Selinet, Isha, and Shizu. These five players have been playing since the formation of the teams. So now let's see what their stats are and who out of these five shall we pick for a team. Well, as I discussed earlier, out of all these 10 players from both the teams, only two had a KD ratio of greater than 1.5, and both those players were from Gamelanders Purple. Now, from B4 Angels, let's just go straight away with the two duelists, the Jet main and the Raze main. Both of them have a decent KD ratio of above 1.2, which will make it a decent pick for our overall 5-man. Now, talking about the Raze main that is played by Shiz, she has a KD ratio of 1.2 and an ACS of 241, which makes her the final pick for the day. That concludes our 5-player pick. 3 from Gamelanders Purple, the Jet main, Astra main, and Sova main. From the side of B4 Angels, we have the Jet main and the Raze main, and that shall complete our roster. The captain will be Bastard, that is the Jet main from Gamelanders Purple. And I think this will be a proper roster for the day. I hope you guys check it out. With that, I'll be concluding this video. I hope you learned a lot and got a hint at as how experts or pros choose their team and what things to look out for, so that eventually you can just go ahead and form your own team. Till then, make sure to download the Fan Clash app. There are referral programs as well. Share it with your friends. You can earn some goodies as well. Till then, I'll see you next time. Have a great day.